Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Showdan here. What you're seeing right in front of you on the screen is Showville. This is our city that we've been building, and it's coming along quite nicely. We've got a nice farming industry, we've got a nice bustling office district, and some high density housing. So it's coming along quite nicely. Now you can probably see just in the background there, I had to actually put in a roundabout off stream. Oh, there's a fire. Hopefully that gets taken care of. I had to put in a roundabout for the entrance to the farming industry area because the traffic was getting so bad. So I put that in, and I'll show you that in a second. But during today's stream, what I want to do is go through and we'll add in a train. We'll add in our very first train station. We'll put in some high density commercial, and we will load that in, make sure that it's up the right place. The other thing that I wanted to do in today's video is elevate this highway that we've got here. So without any further ado, let's get to it. Alright, so there's our high density as we were talking about. One thing that I'm going to do before we even do anything like that, I hate this parking on roads. Parking on roads in this game just looks so ugly, and what I want to do is just prevent it around this area. I'm not too fussed about it in here because there's grass roads, which is preventing it, but along here and around the university it just looks horrible. There we go. And it also gives the fake illusion of heaps of traffic going along there. So here's the roundabout that I mentioned that I put in. I had to make sure that the lane management was set up properly so that they would flow nice and quickly. Oh, I just realized. Oh no, they can change lanes there. That's fine. So it's a fairly large roundabout that I've put in, and yes, there's highway roads in it. But where we're going to focus on for now is down here with our train line, and we're going to put in our very first train station. So what we have here is freight terminal. No, is a, what do they call it? It's a double track cargo station, so we can have two trains coming in. So first things first, I need to plot out some roads, and one of the things that I've been thinking about was actually having this intersection turn into a four-way intersection. So I'm going to drag this out along here and probably cross to here a bit. So we're going to make a little high density commercial area here. The whole reason why I want to do it here is because it's close to our high density residential, so our people can get to and from work easily, and it's very close to the highway connection, so getting down to our office or out to the rest of the freeway shouldn't be too bad, especially when we connect up this link here, because it will be a straight shot down here to our main freeway, or it'll be a straight shot across there. So because we will need extra tiles for that, which we haven't purchased yet, and I'll do that eventually, but I'm not going to just yet. We don't really need it yet, but because of that, I'm going to put in a train station. Now I've been thinking about doing it for a while, so it's just opportune timing. So we're going to get rid of that road. Obviously these aren't going to stay as dirt roads. We're going to upgrade them so that they can handle a bit higher density. we're going to do this. Oh, our Tortoise Park has reached level 2. Awesome. So we can now put a insect amphitheater and reptile house and a bison enclosure. So that was our zoo that we created last time. Yeah, it's been leveled up. So we'll just finish this off and then we might go and have a look at that and see how that's going. I do apologize for the delay in episodes. If you're watching this currently, or if you're watching this in the near future, you'll understand that I haven't put up an episode recently. Yeah, it's been about a week and a half probably. I've just had a fair bit of work on and haven't had the time to record, but I'm back now, so nothing to worry about there. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this into an industrial road and we're going to make it one way going this way. The reason why we do this is because with the animation for this building, the trucks and cars go in one way and come out the other. Now you don't want those crossing over, otherwise they cause traffic issues, and yeah, there's all sorts of headaches that come with that. So we'll do this. I highly suspect that I'm going to have to turn that into a roundabout at some point, but not now. So we'll keep going. I'm just going to make this little area over here, get rid of that, and we're going to put in, no, don't want one way. We're just going to put this in the middle here just to fill this out a bit, and then we're going to zone it all in. And no, actually I don't want that, and I'll fix that up in a second. So what I don't want is, so this is a one-way road, right? I don't want any buildings in there yet, because what our problem is with that is the only way to get there is through this road, which I'm expecting to be fairly high traffic anyway. So what's wrong with this? It's alright. No, go back that way. There we go. Alright, so what do we need? We need water through here. We'll just start gridding this up. I will fix up this pipe in a second so that it is a bit better. We'll just go off there, get rid of these two. I like my pipes being laid out fairly nicely. Power, yeah, you'll get power when things build. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off the main road here, give it a bit of room there. That's fine there, but I don't want it along there. I do not want it there, but I do want it there. So this will make a build on this road, not on this road. So do this again, same thing, don't want it on this one-way road. So now that we've done that, we will throw some power over to here and we will speed up time, get it to build a bit. We do have a fairly high demand for commercial zoning, so this should be pretty good. Our residential should come along nicely. That roundabout's really helped with the traffic down here, so I'm quite pleased with that. Our offices are working alright. I mean, could have made part of that what's it called, IT zone, and then had masses of people, but yeah, I don't know, I'm not at that stage yet. Alright, so while that builds, we're going to go over and address the highway. So as you can see at the moment, we've got a slope going down to here, and then this is all running along the road, along the ground. What I want is all of this to be raised, and as I mentioned in the last episode, I want it to be raised so that we can then run roads underneath. For example, this one, run it underneath, and then we've got access to this side of the highway. So I'm going to quickly do that and try to quickly do it, and hopefully not screw up the highway too badly. So what we're going to do is grab this and go straight. It's not straight. So let's do a bit of a curve, or another curve. It doesn't want to curve for me. Alright, what's the best way to do this? Best way to do this would be to start at one end and just keep going. So now I've got the money for it. Let's get rid of all of this. Yeah, oh well, delete it now. Alright, so they're at the same spot. We're going to put this back in, and we're going to rotate it back around that way, and that's all fine. I mean, it will sit there fine. Can I raise this like this? Yes, I can. So this is now raised. And we'll put it there. It's killed some of our power lines. That's fine. We're gonna have to take this back a bit. We will make sure that that comes down nicely. Come down nicely as well, except that this one is going that way. Oh, that didn't come down nicely, did it? No, no, it did not. That's straight slope messing up again. Let's do that. And it's relatively nicely. Like, can't have everything right. But it works. Or at least it will work when I connect it all up. So now we need to do, what is it doing? Okay, is that and that, and then we're gonna drag this back, and we will run it out like that. This could actually put the highway slightly off. See how it's at a different angle? But that's alright, like if we keep running the highway on the same angle, we shouldn't have a problem. Bring it down to there. Hopefully we'll be able to snap that. Right there. Alright. So this is, when I was researching for one of my other videos, how to start a city, this is one of the things that I discovered, was that you can get better usage out of the space that you've got if you start off with an elevated highway, right? And then for me, I'm just using interchanges. Okay, so we brought this down too far for this to work like that. Yeah, see, look, we're off by a little bit, and because of snapping it's not gonna let me. So what I could do is bring this back even further and then just try and line this up with everything. I think this is how we got weird angles in the first place, but it is what it is. And that way, and there. We'll get rid of that one, and we will just off here. Just want to do that, and then there, and that, then there, and there we go. Our main area is connected, and we're just going to keep doing this all the way down the highway until it's all elevated. So I'm going to try and keep these videos a bit shorter than what they have been, and also stay tuned because I'm going to put out a schedule very soon of when I will be putting up different series. So for those of you that follow the channel a bit more than the rest, you will notice that I've been doing a Sims series at the moment. If you haven't seen it already, check it out. It's pretty wild out there. If Sims isn't your thing, sure, that's completely fine. That looks about in line, but oh no, I didn't want to do that. Alright, so now we're just gonna have to delete all this. Great. I'm gonna have to make sure that the power lines are fine and everything as well. And look at that, it's like it never happened. So yeah, I'm gonna put out a schedule on when I'm gonna put out the different series, and hopefully that should give you guys an indication. Hopefully I'll be able to stick to that. But obviously if different things come up with family or whatever that are out of my control, then you know, things happen. It's not the end of the world if I miss a date. But that being said, we've almost completed this, so I'm quite happy with it, with the way it looks so far. And hopefully the functionality will be there. And that was like the worst curve I've ever seen. Let's try it from the other end. Let's go to about there. It's not what I want. I want a nice curve. So you're gonna let me snap to you. Let's turn angle snapping off. Snapping angle off. Let's see whether it will give me the guideline. No. That should. Yeah, it's a relatively nice curve for what it was. But yeah, so that one's connected. That's still connected. That's connected. That's connected. Now it's just to fix the power lines that we broke in all this, and we will be right as rain. So we're going to take it up by 8, bring it across, and then back down. Just gives us that little bit of clearance over the freeway. I may not have even brought it up enough, but that's how high I'm bringing it. So deal with it. I'm pretty sure the citizens are not going to complain if a truck drives through a power line, because it doesn't actually do anything. That'd be actually one thing that would be great to have in City Skylines 4. God, I'm thinking way too far ahead now. City Skylines 2 would be car crashes, you know, events like that that actually cause real damage, and you know, adds a whole other element. Like, you can't have cars going through other cars. That's a car crash, you know. So yeah. Alright, so our freeway is looking good. It's all raised again. Or again, I say again, but it's not again. It's all raised. So that's gotten quite nice. Our new little commercial zone has grown quite nicely. I don't think this thing's been used yet. No, they're just driving around it at the moment. So I think we'll leave it there. We've achieved what we wanted to achieve today, and next time I will start work on the forestry zone and get that going. We will probably expand into this area over here and start building up some more residential or some more offices. Start maybe making a office line along here, but that's next one. For this one, that's all she wrote. I will see you next time. I've been Showdan. This is Showville. See ya. Don't forget, if you like the content that's going on and want to see more of it, make sure you smash that like button and let me know what you want to see in the comments below.